you need to be writing these down on a separate sheet of paper. Okay. You need to have this handy-dandy picture in front of you and able to do it. It breaks down all the different standard deviations you're away from the mean and their percentiles. Okay? All right. So, we are looking at number 1. We're going to say that it's 2 standard deviations. We want to shade the region and find the probability of a value that is less than 2 standard deviations below the mean. Everything that's less than. So I go down to my picture. I see where it's 2 standard deviations above the mean, and I just want the stuff below it. So then I'm simply shading everything else.
Why is it not the other side?
Because it says a value that is 2 below the mean. Less than 2 below.
Negative 2? Just below the mean?
You're right.
You messed up?
Yeah. So it should look like,
Oh, Mark A.
I know.
But I get dollars.
Here's 2 below the mean. Should be here. Okay. So now I'm going to add up everything that's 2 below the mean. So I look at my picture. Okay. So I look at my picture on my empirical rule handout, and it's 2.35 and 0.15, which gives me 2.5%, correct? 2.5%. So I added 2 things together, the 2 percentiles, and that's what I got. Okay, let's try another one. Because it says below. If it said above, it would be what I drew the first time. Okay. We're going to look at another one. Ready? We're going to do it anyways. Okay. Shade the region and find the probability of a value that is either 2 standard deviations below the mean or 2 standard deviations above the mean. So I want 2 below or 2 above.
What's the mean?
Okay? Mean is 0. Okay? So I want 2 above or 2 below. Okay?
Can you slide it up?
Yep. So this is 2.35 and 0.15 and 2.35 and 0.15, right? Because it's all of this percent plus this percent plus this percent plus all of that percent. So we get a total of 5%. Questions, comments, concerns?
Actually, this seems to be...
It should be.
Wait, I have a question.
Yes,
I don't know where the 2 numbers come
right here.
from.
Oh, all of these? Did you pick up your empirical rule handout?
Which one?
Because I literally added these 2 percentages plus these 2.
Well, why did you add them?
Because it said I want to know the probability of getting something below, and like you wouldn't subtract, right?
Alright.
Okay. Number 3. Yes. Number 3. This should be 1 standard deviation. Okay. I want to shade the region and find the probability of a value that is between 1 standard deviation below and 1 standard deviation above. Why don't you guys try shading it out? 1 below, 1 above.
is 0.
The mean is always 0. Okay. You ready?
I get it.
Okay.
No. Dang it, Miss Murphy. Miss Murphy, can I say it?
Yep.
Yeah, 27.7.
That is not what I. It's between -1 and 1, right? So it's this whole area right here.
Oh, I did the answer.
Yeah, because it says what word, Joe, that messed you up that you should have read?
I don't know.
Between. Between. So it's 68%. All right. We're going to shade the region and find the probability of a value that is either less than 3 standard deviations below the mean or more than 1 standard deviation above the mean. I want you guys to try this on your own. All right, what did we get, guys?
13.6.
All right, hold on. I get below 3, right?
Right.
And I get above 1. And when I add that up, I get 13.5 plus 2.35 plus 0.15 plus 0.15, which gives me 16.15%. So, 3 or below. No, because that would be above. Because -4 is less than -3, right? -2 is bigger than -3. These two areas. Ready for another one?
No, hold on.
Okay. I'm going to give some people a second to make sure they have it. Okay.
Quiet, Kelly.
Hold on.
I'm going to give instructions for 5 while still leaving 4 up here for people who need it. 5, you're going to shade the region and find the probability of a value that's between 2 standard deviations less than the mean and 1 standard deviation below the mean. And tell me the percentile. You guys ready?
No.
Okay. Okay. So
What was the answer?
the answer is it's shaded right here. And the answer is 13.5%.
Oh yeah. No, what was the answer for number 5?
That's what I'm doing. 13.5%. It's between 1 and 2.
Oh.
13.5%. Okay, last one, guys. Shade the region and find the probability of a value that is more than 1 standard deviation above the mean. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Above line, like this. And so it's 13.5 plus 0.15 plus 2.35, and it's 16%. Questions, comments, concerns? Yeah. Okay, your homework looks just like it. Make sure you have the empirical rule in front of you.